Hello, boys and ladies, and welcome to VulcGames. I'm your host, Vulcadil, but as always, you can call me Vulc. How are we doing out there in the land of the internet? Where all the good things live. As you can probably tell by our wonderful little music that's just kicked in there now, we are back on Gran Turismo today. Whoop whoop whoop! Yeah. Here's a list of all the cars I own so far. 15 whole cars. And they're currently arranged by how powerful they are, or how performing they are. Performance points. Power points? I don't even know what that's called. The PP. I keep changing what I decide to call it. How much PP they have. As you can see, our Cobra, our Shelby Cobra, that we bought at the end of, not last stream, but the stream before, is my most powerful car. And did we use it once and it wasn't very good? Or we couldn't use it because it was too powerful? I don't know, it was something. But recently we've been using the Ferrari 512 BB to go through some of the classic events and the MR events. We have to use that again today in a little bit for our Festival Italia. Where we're going to be using an Italian car, and what better Italian car is there than a Ferrari? We're currently using the BMW Concept 1 Series. We have to enter a German league, which we're about to do, which races around Cape Horn, London, and then the Nordschleife. You would have thought that would just give us 3 German tracks, but there we go. And then my baby, the Civic Type R, my most drove car, my absolute favourite out of the bunch, but don't tell the others, they'll get jealous. I think the car we've achieved the highest speed in is actually the KTM Expo, but yeah, shall we just dive straight into this? He says after talking and explaining everything he wants to. So National B, I think we finished all the National B races last time. Yeah, all of them are fully started up now. We've done the mission races, we did the coffee break challenge, we've done the license, and what we've got left to do in here is the one make race for the Subaru BRZ, which we haven't done yet anyway. I'm going static again, hopefully that'll go away once we get into the old race. We keep fixing it. So we're up to National A, we don't have much left. We have Festival Italia, as I said, so we're going to use the Ferrari for that. We've got the Schwarzwald League, which is the German one. And we do have to try the GT National Championship again, because we did do it before, but we didn't win. So we have to go through that. We're missing 4 stars. 4 whole stars. I believe that is, we came in the top 3 overall in the championship. And then in 4 of the 5 races, we got top 3. Maybe it was only 3. Of them, we got top 3 rather than winning. Yeah, 3 stars for winning, you get 2 stars for finishing in the top 3, and I think you get a star for just finishing the rest. And we've still got, yeah, we've got the Mazda race to do around there, which is 8 laps around to Scuba. Maybe I'll lap someone around there. I hope we can. Although if everyone's in the same car, maybe not, unless we spend a little ridiculous amount of money. And we haven't even started the licenses yet, but we're gonna finish the races first, I think. Ugh, cards. And we're straight into the German League. I don't know if this car's going to be powerful enough for that. 560 PP or less. We are 458, so we're almost a full 100 PP of what we're allowed to use. I can't see us using this car after this much, so we'll see. See how much work we need to do. Whoa, oh. Go. And again, we are driving in manual. Unfortunately, Gran Turismo 6 doesn't accept a hitch pattern shifter, so I am having to use clicky paddle gears. I was wanting to use like whatever the car had, so when we were starting off in our like family cars and whatnot, ones that had the actual H pattern shifter, we would use that, and then ones with a clicky paddle would use it. Flappy paddle, that's the word I'm looking for, not clicky paddle. Oh my goodness, we do still have a lot of static there. I am just going to close that and reopen it and see if that kind of kills the static. Because we shouldn't be getting static anymore. We fixed that. Okay. I'll go back to full screen, please. Back to full screen, please. Thank you. I like how I paused it right as we were hitting the braking zone, because I'm a smart. Just looking at the occasional bit. I feel like I missed a downshift there as well. Okay, our pace doesn't actually seem too bad, at least. Against the cars that just put at the back. I believe this race was 3 laps, as was London. Thankfully, they're only giving us the 1 lap around the North Live. Otherwise, that would be about a half-an-hour race. It's a little under 10 minutes a lap in a car about this pace. Seem, that's a reasonably paced. I think we're just going to not be allowed to get ourselves held up behind too many AI. Is that the same car as what we were in there? BM. Ah! Oh god, sorry, I didn't realize how tight that corner was. Holy crap, that's a hairpin and a half. I suppose that's like the return to the proper circuit, isn't it? Yeah, that's our car there. I think we just bonked someone else all the way for us. Let's call him a teammate who's going to send one up the inside, I think. Clean driving, he says, as he manages to spin up a FF. No, this is an FR, isn't it? This is the BMW rear-wheel drive. Okay. Spinning up the rear. And isn't as bad then. Whoop, 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 whoop. We can race it without traction control, because these cars wouldn't have traction control. We do have ABS though. Because again, these cars, when you buy them, they have ABS. I think pretty much every car on this would have ABS. Maybe like the NAS cars wouldn't. Although, I guess no, that's a complete lie. We could drive cars from the 60s, they wouldn't. When did ABS become a widespread thing? I had so many jobs I wanted to do today, because recently I've been waking up at about 2 PM. So that's why I put the stream time at 4, gives me time to wake up, you know, do little things I need to do, and then if I have any little jobs, it gives me about an hour to do them before we need to set up for the stream. And then today I woke up with my alarm at 3:30. I was like, oh god, I had so much stuff planned. But I was off work yesterday, which is why we did the long Gran Turismo stream yesterday, so that's probably why it's the body readjusting to night shift again after 1 day. So yeah, when you have 1 day off, you just ruin your schedule. Only you'd have to immediately fix it. Again, the other thing we're doing is we're racing with no hood, which gives us the other issue of we can't actually tell what position we're in. Or how many laps we've got left to go. I think this is lap 3 now. Could be wrong. Yeah, it has to be. Maybe. Has to be, probably. But we're at the end of lap 2, or we've just started lap 3. This isn't a circuit I'm all that familiar with. We haven't done the full version of it yet. Bonk against the wall. Oh, this is the end of the lap. Come on. Sorry, I don't want to have to do that again. We had beat them. Just made a silly mistake there. Checker flag? Checker flag, please? Yeah. I am the bestest. So yeah, okay, looks like we don't need to spend any money updating this car, which is very nice. So we bought this for a 1 cup challenge. And yeah, one of the things we're doing is we're only allowed using detailed view and detailed interior. This was the only car in the 1 cup challenge that allowed the detailed interior, so we had to kind of buy that one. I'm pretty sure I didn't spend any money on that, but yeah. Anyway, as I have been doing recently, we've got the big mug of tea. That's the one thing I made sure I had time to do this morning. Half an hour ago when I woke up. It's a bit milkier than I'd normally have, but again, the milk's been like nuked, so it doesn't like instantly make the cup of tea cold. I might as well just turn it up with like a kettle at this point, right? Just drink straight from the kettle. No, not a kettle. What's a teapot? That's the British. That's the British. Okay, now this track I'm not a fan of. I hope we go up to either 12 or 16. Wait, 11, 12 thing. Yeah, 16. 12 or 16 cars once we get an international, yeah. I saw a TT. An Audi TT. Load faster. I know you're an old game, but God, can you not load fast, please? What? Is this the reverse layout as well? This isn't even the normal way, just trying to confuse me even more, game. I think. So yeah, I don't get why we're racing around London in the German league, because this is Germany claiming Britain as its right. Like, we should own Britain. Is that a lock? No. Oh. Again, the AI works so much in this, it kind of keeps catching me out. I think I'd have learned by now, but here we are. I can't probably meant to recognize these landmarks as well, and I'm just like, man, I've never been to London. Wouldn't know. I am from the north, we're not welcome there. Man, I was trying to be clever and do a cool looking switchback, but one, I mistimed it, and two, the road just got narrow there as well. Right, that should have been the normal first corner, so I think that's the end of lap 1. Unless we've already gone past that without me noticing, now we're on lap 3. There's a red light there. Bonk! Uh-oh. Oh, that guy didn't even flinch. Oh no, maybe this is the third time we've seen that white building. I commented it on last time around, but that might have been lap 2. So I'm hoping this is second and first. And we did momentarily have the lead. believe the F1 just announced yesterday as well that we're not going to Canada this year. We've got Turkey instead. Oh, here's the start-finish line. We're gonna find out. Yeah, man. Because my little crash, we get second. Damn, that's a replay. What's this music? Is this second place music? Well. We might need a tune-up. I mean, I did make a mistake. I don't know the track that well, but... Again, lightweight clutch and tyres isn't too expensive. Or unless they were like a racing computer or something. It's cheap ways to do things easy, right? We're already on sports hard. We could go sports soft. I don't think we need to. Go for clutch. No. Lightweight, step 1. Because remember, we were like almost 100 pp off, weren't we? Sports computer. See, look at that, 20 brake horsepower for like under $2,000. Put a boy racery exhaust on it. 25 for $7,000. Sure. See what that does for us. So it was the M3 GTR that won that. Hopefully it gets held up again for a little bit this time. Again, I did make a mistake, but there definitely wasn't like an extra 5 seconds per lap in there for me. Anything, I don't think I actually made any time up on them. Maybe like 5 seconds or something. Don't start that incredibly far behind them. I mean, actually, it is a big gap, but I have no idea actually what the split is. Feel the grunt coming through it now. And the only thing we've actually done to help ourselves here is a bit of lightweight. I suppose we're accelerating a bit faster as well. Running for a bit more power than we normally do. As it's shown there, with a bit of oversteer on corner exit. There seemed to be such a big split between the field, like we hadn't seen any other cars in front of them, so just kind of presumed we were at the sharp end, but no, we're kind of midfield still. She is sounding nice now. She was sounding pretty dull before. Bonk. Again, we do try and drive as clean as possible, but sometimes the AI do just catch me out. Right, so this is who we were racing last time. Who I thought was for the lead. I think see his little car's up ahead at the minute. So we might not be doing as badly. Maybe could have carried a bit more speed through that. That's where we died last time. So again, yeah, the troubles I was saying we'll have is we don't actually ever know what position we're in. I mean, even on iRacing, where I'm trying to be as simmy as possible, I still leave up how many, what position I'm in. That's mostly just to know if people are catching me or whatever, because you don't get all that information from your engineer. think this is going to be nice to drive around Nürburgring now, actually. The way it's tackling the corners around here. Bonk, says. Oh man, this is only going to be a second place. He says, presuming he's in second, once again, not learning from past mistakes. It does look like a M3. But there's the start finish line. Closer. Again, we weren't right on the edge, but we got past all the AI pretty damn quick there. What else can we go for that'll help us out? Maybe we do just throw a pair of sports softs on this. Be the first set of sports softs, I think. It's a nice, easy one to do, isn't it? 10 grand for 4 tyres. I'm spending about 40 grand on this car now that we're not planning on using again. At least with Gran Turismo 6, it does just seem to throw money at you for no reason, so. Right, we should be able to just carry more speed through the corners now. Just looking at me, mirror all the way down the street. I was like, where's that car we've just passed gone? Well, it's... oh god. Desperate to try and teach us this track, isn't it? A third time around it now. To dear. I feel like we've made up less time. We've got stuck in yellow car now. Yellow Merc. The Beamer's worst enemy. A little static. There's one lap. Die, don't die, don't die. Oh, brakes. That's what we could have upgraded. Who needs to slow down? Oh, this car's still stuck behind this guy this time. Cleared him by now. That's also on them though. Passing about the same spot. This is one that looks like it's slower than it is. You should carry a bit of speed through there. Brap, 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 brap. Oh, I thought that was the braking zone. It's just a narrowing. Power. So the GTO, M3 GTR overhead. Does look like it. We are on lap 3 now. We've got the full lap to go. Building coming up, whatever it's called. I'm sure it's a fanciful thing. Actually, might have already passed it. I think we have. Oh, was that the last corner of the last lap we just made our overtake? It was. I am the besterest. Too good. TT down in. Second from last though. Hello, Zerkov! What a time to join to see me winning. How are we doing today, friend? I'm going to pretend that that was our first attempt and not our third attempt, and we just kind of spent a bit of money on the car to upgrade it. We're going to pretend none of that happened. Please don't check the VOD. Here she is then, first time around the Nürburgring and proper. Not the GP circuit. We're doing that extra little bit of the northern loop. Damn, man. Oh, at least you got some exercise in, right? I hope you enjoyed your frisbee golf. For the hole on the frisbee golf, do you actually have to like have it land on a certain... I mean, obviously it's got to land in a certain spot. Like, how big of a like final zone does the frisbee have to land on? There's a basket, okay. I wasn't sure if it was just like a golf hole sized thing, and as long as it was like fully covered by the frisbee, but obviously the frisbee was a lot larger area. But did the weather hold up for it at least? Because you were saying it was cold off the lake. So again, Nürburgring, a fun track to time trial, not the best really for overtakes. Why have we got our full beams on? Curb and then some there. Not trusting that to be flat. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know, right? I was thinking that. Good job we were coming up to a straight-ish bit. Drifting. No, rallying, that's what I was looking for. See? That's why we didn't need to improve the brakes on this car. So this is still all naturally aspirated as well, because I haven't whacked a turbo on it yet. Oh man. The sport softs being nice around here, of course. Man, I'm hungry. I wish I'd probably got something to eat before we start streaming. I'd had a takeout a couple of nights ago because I was off yesterday, so I was like, I can kind of just enjoy the food without worrying how late it is on the, I don't know, dear, on the Tuesday night. But then yesterday it was like, I'm not that hungry, and I had like a couple of slices of garlic bread that was left over. So when it came to like dinner time last night, I kind of just kept putting it off, and in the end I just ended up having like a cheese sandwich. So, kind of, I don't think I've ever done that before. Kind of hungry now. Right, we're getting about halfway around. Actually, maybe not. Definitely past a third of the way. Nürburgring always kills my safety rating on iRacing. Oh, don't remember the stream elements, we know Viv bots not very well. That's one corner that always does catch me out. name off there. It was mean. The long climb. Had a tap of brake going in there and completely off throttle around the corner there. It was still understeering all the way around it. Up to Carousel. Very many corners I actually know the name of around here. Yeah, I park it on the carousel, robbing us from being able to take it. Section I'm not the most familiar with. A bit of grass there, once you collect it. Once again there, just there's another car up ahead of us. 911. See. Really? National sport in Finland? Holy crap. I mean, that's a big number, so it's like kind of hard to put in the context as a human. Because I am also a human. What's on terms like what's the UK got of like football stadium per people? Again, it'll be like a bit of a nonsense number, but at least then I've got context of like what I'm used to. And not just like football pitch, because I mean we have like literally any time there's a field, there are a couple of uprights and a crossbar that is a football pitch. Is anyone in the distance? I don't see anyone. Is this car going to get a new top speed record? Maybe not, I don't think it's quite as fast. There's the entrance to the truck if you're just doing a truck there. Oh, we have a whole other gear! There we go. We've bested the green hell, and it would have only killed us twice IRL. That's fair, man. That's fair. Yeah. It's not something I've, as I said, the only time I've ever heard of it, other than yourself now, is from Golf Story. That was the name of that golf RPG. And there was like side quests. It was weird. It was a whole thing where it was a full RPG and you were getting better equipment and stuff like that, but it was just golf. But I know things like Everybody Golf kind of make an RPG now with leveling and like stats and stuff, but this was legit just like a little arcadey style pixel art game. But it would be like you'd find a sand wedge, and then with a sand wedge you could like dig in sand with it or use it as a sand wedge. It was quite a neat little thing. Right, we're getting the Ferrari back out, and now we will learn the meaning of a car trying to kill us. But yeah, on that there was like a whole series of side quests based around Frisbee Golf, and that was the only place I'd really heard of it before. Panda Super IE90. What? Fiat, right? Fiat Panda. How many laps? How many laps? How many laps? How many laps? Again, I forgot to look. So in terms of viewers, comparing the last couple of days, it seems like I'm better starting at like 10 AM. Based on one stream at 10 AM. Imagine being that guy, you turned up to just an Italian sports club fan thing, and people turned up with a, I mean, classic, but like old school Italian sports cars for like, you know, just like a bit of a race, nothing too serious. And I was like, meh, I have a Ferrari which I've all tuned up, and yeah, I'm that guy today. Bonk. He just drove off the racing line for me there. Ow. Alright. Fair enough, Zach. Fair enough. So it's not really a sport I'm going to be able to get into, and chances are there'll be none near me anyway, because most things just tend to be clustered around the south anywhere. Are we getting spun out, or is this car just that bad? I mean, also in Britain, we're used to kind of being spoiled where everything's just around the corner. So it's like my local racetrack is like 30-40 minutes away, like on 70-mile-an-hour roads. Into us, well, at least to me, I'm like, oh god, that's so far, but really, it's not. That's true. In a forest, that would be interesting. A lot of obstacles. Like, I mean, I actually have a golf course not too far away, like within 5-10 minutes. But it's all old people, and if I mention the word frisbee, they'd probably be like, huh? I'm sure that's the noise of old people, man. I try not to communicate with them too much. Although, I'm gonna be 30 this year, that makes me an old people. And I was joking about this car's gonna try and kill me, but man, I forgot how much this car wants to try and kill me. Bonk. Ah, fair, fair, fair. I'm gonna blame you for that crash. See, in the game it was you were just playing on the golf courses. And just had a different mechanic on like how you press the button to power and accuracy. But now you mentioned actually the chains and the sound, yes, that does actually bring back. Oh my god, this car! Oh no, this was like, I mean, I got it on the Switch, but I don't think it's like a Nintendo first party or anything. Like I've got it on the Switch, but maybe because I mean, I'm hoping we don't need to use it that much more. But yeah, if it costs us a win, then yes, we're fixing the car. If I can still win, because we seem to have a big power advantage anyway. I mean, literally all I want is the back end to stop trying to step out all the time and maybe put some brakes on the thing. As I say, if it costs us a win, then we'll do the upgrades, otherwise we can just suffer and I'll complain. Because I do like complaining. Oh! There's another car in front of us. This is the last lap. We might be doing some upgrades. Although, again, look at the speed difference. Hello? What? Wait, are you a lap down? I can't imagine you're winning. I mean, the way you've seen me driving, you can't imagine I'm winning either. Did we lap someone? That's been my goal this whole time. I think we did! 500, right? Was that the 156? There's no way that thing was from 98. Exactly, it's a Ferrari, you just give it more power. If it's not winning, just give it more power. It's the last car. Yay, I finally allowed someone! It didn't come up in the split though, in the standings. Oh, and they were called Pierre. Wow, double win. Ooh, what do we got? Dispatched Pokemon Snap. I kind of left it till today to order it. Am I getting it tomorrow or Saturday? It said Saturday when I ordered it. Monza. Arriving tomorrow. Sweet. So yeah, if there's not a disturbed stream on Saturday, we will be giving Pokemon Snap a quick look on Saturday evening, late afternoon, after the Formula 1s and Formula 2s are finished. Again, it's not, I know, well, I presume it's not going to be a thing we're constantly coming back to. It's probably just a game for me to play my own time, but I do want to, like, first impressions now on stream. Again, new game, you know. Might get some newcomers checking us out. Although, if everybody's playing it, maybe not. Who scrolls to the bottom of the list and stuff like that. Right, less corners for me to die on. Actually, Rome didn't have that many corners for me to die on either, did it? Oh, it's old school style? Nice! Even less corners for me to die on. Evergrande. I was off throttle there as well. Oh, apparently we have this chicane though for some reason. And the two Lesmos. Lesmo 1. Power. So yeah, F1 news, we've got 3 sprint races this year. We have Red Bull are now making their own engines. I don't know for what year, they're only just starting to build the facility, so I wouldn't see it as being next year, but... And we've also not got Canada, soon replaced by Turkey. I meant County Durham, if... Which is like top right bit, not quite as high as Scotland. And I'm on like the coastal area of County Durham, and I should be quite an easy little snippet of roughly where I am. Right, are we in first? Yeah. What if we can lap someone around here? Is there another Fiat 500? Oh my god, this car. Gravel type does half slow you down in this. At least you don't just like... I mean, it's not realistic, you would just bounce your way to the wall there, but... Yeah. And I would hazard a guess that there's maybe 3 maximum that are more north than like the Midlands, like the halfway up the country, other than Scotland. That's the thing with us, a lot of the time it's actually easier for us to go into Scotland for events. Everyone forgets about the north of England. Sunderland has 3. Oh wow. Like Sunderland is just up the road. That's where I went to university. Well, that's where I went to university to do my teaching practice. Temple Park. Wow. Ha! The more you know. It's probably the uni students playing it, right? I don't know, Springfield Park. So I'm always tempted to do like an IRL edited video thing, get a few people. Like just either straight to YouTube or we kind of like premiere it on the Twitch. But it's like all pre-recorded, obviously. So I mean, I've got my old camera that does still do HD and all that. So just a webcam's easy to use for PC these days. I run one-handed around the corner, just killed me. All the times I've been running last time. It's not an area I massively know, but I think I know Temple Park. But our moderator, Blood, he's currently at Sunderland University, so he might have a better idea. Don't think we're lapping anybody today. offense, but that's down by... Oh no, that's where Ben Pye used to be. Since Middlesbrough is the other place when the uni where I did me computer games programming. Before I transferred over to Sunderland. If you have Sunderland and Middlesbrough on the map, if you split the difference, that's pretty much where I am. And that's it, I'm near a golf course as well, so wow, giving you lots of information. The wild circle appears on my doorstep in a couple of weeks. Allendale, yeah. I don't know exactly where Allendale is, but I know there's a co-op there because we deliver our sandwiches to Allendale, but it's not on my run. I just help the guy load who does go there. Woohoo! We first tried Monza. I didn't even see what the final track was. Just Nordschleife again, just cause. Oh god, this car on Nordschleife. Monaco, you say? I mean, that's just as bad, but right? Monaco, you say? First time I've been around Monaco. Côte d'Azur. Yeah, if you're out in the countryside, there's yeah. Try and play GeoGuessr and set the map to England only. Good luck. The problem is that's the nice bit. Once you start getting into the city centres, and you just start getting all the people in the tracky bottoms just sitting on the path drinking, ejecting and stuff. So I'm kind of in the middle ground where it's a reasonable sized, it's a smallish town, but big enough to have most amenities. Amenities. Nope, that's the C thing. Oh, we kind of get a lot of trees. I mean, obviously there's a lot of farmland where they won't have trees, but... Like my local walk that I would go on it's all trees. Like a wooded area. But yes. Once you get out of like high population areas, that is pretty much what England is. It's all just farmland. Stop making the Pundo. I haven't seen a Pundo in years. Yeah. I love how I cut down all the trees to make room for the football pitches. Oh really? That's cool. But again, no, I suppose you guys are the same. You've got like heavily high density areas, and then it kind of goes from high straight to like the rural sparse dense bits, doesn't it? Did we hit a single barrier there? I'm not sure if we did. Watch out for John Lacey, don't put him in the wall. Topical. This seems like a very wide Monaco. Like, this white line, I think, is the width of a normal track. Bonk. imagine if Monaco was this wide. Although, I mean, the Formula 1 boys are just wide, aren't they? But it seems to be very driver-friendly in its width. Lap one, wasn't it? Yeah, that's so much space around there. I think the swimming pool's there at swimming pool. Do you have the old school pit lane as well? It does look like it goes off to the right there. No, it's on the left. But they've took some creative let's say it's inspired by Monaco. Like an unlicensed game would be inspired by Monaco. Yay! There's our slow friend! Wow! Holy crap, yeah, it is a huge difference. So does Finland not have much farmland then? Not loads of farmland. See, that's what we all our is, isn't it? That's why it's all the trees have been cut down over hundreds and hundreds of years because we've just constantly made more and more farmland. Either for crop growing or like animal pastures. Festival Italia complete. We've got cart to do. Ooh, we got a trophy! We got a trophy! So we must be catching up to where I was when I got bored and stopped playing this back in the day. Right, alright. So do you import a lot of your like veggies and stuff? Right. I need to go buy this go-kart, whatever it is. Because it's the next one up. The Racing Kart 100. Can I not just turn up with the Ferrari, please? Right. Who makes go-kart? Is it just Gran Turismo? Yes, I'm so smart. Right, why is there two of them? With settings focus on corner performance. Okay, we'll go for the one with corner and performance then, rather than just the standard one. Right, can we get a green, please? No. So yellows or green? Good enough. Gran Turismo Racing Kart 100 Spoo. Guessing it's meant to be special. Brah. Man, I'm trying to go me T already. Holy crap, how many go-karts are there? Oh, 0125. Okay. You do have a small population, that's true. Right. Go-karts! So, Autumn Ring Mini again. Space, kart space. I like that track, it was very visually nice. And then the Gran Turismo arena. Which I like the design of it, is just the GT logo, but in a car form. Oh, I was gonna look at making a track on the app, wasn't I? I forgot about that. Yeah, so he's kind of have enough to like maintain, but he's import some like bits that you need as well. That's fair. I think, to be fair, the UK is the same, but as you say, we just have a bigger population. And also, like, we have like a thing as if we're proud, where it's like, this veggie was grown in England or produced in England, and it's like, I don't care if me turnip was grown in some greenhouse or we just got it from Spain. Right, do we need to brake? We didn't in the last one. But we do have a faster engine this time now, so that we're good. Oh, maybe on that one. Stay off the curbs. Yeah, fair enough. But at the same time, like, you get, like, tropical fruits and stuff as well in the supermarkets, so... do you want stuff that's been, like, artificially grown and stuff? But yeah. Oh, help to grow, I should say. I mean, I think some of it obviously is that, like, environmental care and stuff. I think a lot of it as well is just nationalism of, like, yeah, proud British stuff, we did this. That's like, I really don't care. Hooray! I was wondering if the other SPL carts would go straight to the top or not, or if they just kind of linger. They seem to have lingered. I mean, yeah, I guess that's what it is, isn't it? It's in the Newcastle city centre, where like a lot of my deliveries are, and a lot of the roadworks have been torn up and they've been like repaving it and that. And it's like the city council is proud, like they've got signs of being proud to have resurfaced using recycled plastics. Like, tarmac? Plastic? Okay, there's a couple of SPLs at the front of this one. Z Ruiz doesn't sound like a very British name. Yeah, we had C Murray in, is it Italian? Imagine like the air vents and that feeling in here, how beautiful this place would smell. These ain't no electric cards. Oh yeah, that's a tight right-hander to start with. What accident on lap 1? What are you talking about? Oh, that guy's loving it. See that guy there? He was waving straight into that black background thing. Where's your cameraman pointing at him now? This feels completely different to drive from last time I was here. Oh, the start finish straight was in a different spot because that was the start finish spot last time, I swear. Or am I just wrong? I imagine this was the start finish spot. I think we're just that much faster than I'm arriving in the corners. A lot quicker. We're so far back now. We've gained them again. I remember this camber bit being earlier on in the track. I might just be misremembering. Yeah, I might need to actually focus on this race because we are nowhere. Oh, we're not last at least. Do we need to actually get some kart slides going? The AI is good. That's the end of the race? Oh no, no, it won't. I can see you put a lot more steering like anything. Still got another lap. How many laps are they giving us? Bonk. Oh, well, that just kind of ruined it. Disc golf. See, it's daft, but one of the biggest things like I've been wanting to do since lockdown is do some crazy golf. And I'm in Manchester in about a month. We're meant to be seeing a show. The show's been cancelled, but we're still on about going down. If things are still like open, because we're starting to open up a bit in this country again for like internal travel and that. So we're about still going down, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do some crazy golf if it's open and when we're down there. The one time the AI actually take corners fast as go-karts. Go. About getting pushed out wide because of it. Concentrate this. Appears to be my line through there now. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be against it. No! I wouldn't be against it, but like, it would definitely be a thing where it's not too expensive, but like, you rent the kit while you're there as well, so you don't need to like actually invest in it before you try it. So if it kind of worked like really opposite, you go there, they rent you the different frisbees, and it isn't just. I mean, you can bring your own, but it's not like you have to bring your own type of situation. Man, I would like to just do something go-karting as well, man. I mean, why is it that corner that catches me out? Ah, it's fun. Again, though, it's probably not a thing where I'm wanting to go down and just like get a pickup game with some rando. It would be like convincing a few friends to go down, but then it's getting them to pay the fees to be able to play, and then if they also need a disc each, and it's like people lose interest fast when you start asking them to spend money, right? Are you getting a better start than me? Oh, I guarantee they will not be free to use over here. He says. Unless the yard literally has to say things that, like, the students have set up, and there's kind of just a map you download and be like, place your basket here and start here. And it's kind of just like a non-official thing. Right, yeah. Unfortunately, our way of stuff is turning more and more into US style things. have to pass this time. I cannot be able to do this again. Alright. That's fair. Public refresh. See, for us, I think it'll be more so if like some individual or like a limited company or something has decided they're in charge of it and they're going to maintain it and stuff like that. I bet this place has a killer arcade area. Oh my god! Meh! Did bring in energy during golf. I was hoping I wouldn't need it, but like I drank that tea so fast. We need our go faster juice. So it's dangerous in a minute. Those kinds of energy drinks. They're normally about £1.20 a can. Often you'll see them like on special or whatever for just £1 a can. Where I'm still looking to at the minute, they're on for £1 or 2 for 150. So it's like, oh god, that is good. I can't afford not to buy it. I thought I was just kind of skate around the outside of them there, but. Killed me. Go cards are the bane of my existence for sure. Oh man! Yeah, that's like it's a draw to customers. So it's like, hey, we have this thing. You should come stay at our hotel because you'll also have the ability to use our like a facility type of thing. So when someone like I've never stayed in one. I don't know if we have them in this country. Like a lot of hotels in America where they have like swimming pools or gyms or whatever. Like I know vacation-y hotels when like Brits go abroad to warm countries or whatever, obviously all those have like outdoor pools. But I don't know if Britain never has like indoor pools built into the actual building. There's probably at least one in the country, right? Except I don't believe it's the norm. Other stuff. I mean, do you have a couple of £1,000 lying around to make? Is Finland on the euro? I presume Finland's on the euro. I honestly wouldn't know. Yeah, on the euro. And marks to do, right? Is that what the Germany currency was called as well? The German currency? Were they on marks? That did exactly the same thing again. Right, yeah. Yeah, it's like Australia and Canada have dollars, but it's not the same dollar as America. Oh, that's the checkered. Fourth, I think. We'll give it one more go. We might have to just come back to this one because it's getting on my nerves. In terms of like old Europe currencies, German was franc. No, German was mark. France was franc. They're just ones I happen to know. And then Spain was peseta. I know that like as a family we used to go to Spain when I was a kid. And Greek was drachma. But like they're like again these were Greece, but they're the ones I would say I don't know. I seem to be more cautious in the T1. Where'd you come from? If I take that much curb, I die. So that's really mumming the curb. Temple was the 9 course, wasn't it? Wow, you're really getting into looking into this UK Frisbee golf. Just for in case you plan on coming to visit, right? You know where you can still get your fix for Frisbee golf. Nice and early on the brake. That was better. No, I'm not gonna argue with that. It is. It really is. Again, we used to be okay, but like even like our healthcare was like a good thing. And even now, I've seen it more and more, like, privatized. Which is generally worrying. Well, I for one obviously now hate disc golf because it's been what's been distracting me so much throughout this go-kart race. It's caused me to have to repeat it time and time and time again. I was gonna say finally no more. Oh, he does wave the checkout, thank God. I didn't see him waving it. I was like, no, it's another lap for me to ruin. Oh, thank God. Stop pressing the PlayStation button. Oh, we didn't start in last. Alright, that's probably why we weren't running in last in like attempt 1. You know, on iRacing where I can do like control F12, control Z, and you get your free camera to fly around with. I kind of want to be able to free cam through this. No, through whatever it's called, space car. Victory sip. We did it! 1 more to go. 5 laps again. So we're doing like, what, 2.1 mile here? If I remember correctly from the last cup as well, I struggled more at this track than I did with Space Golf. Space Kart. Space Golf? Golf in 0G. Harrogate. Plus it's Harrogate. Another name, but I don't know if I know that because it's a big-ish town or if it is like Eli, a small one. Lovely, yeah, it's just a bit of a win. Whoa, we got some air there. I feel like this one's just going to be a feeler anyway to learn the track again. I remember always doing one there. Just a bit of chicane. More hairpinny and a chicane. Right. I think we would have broke our back with how much air we got on lap 1. Tight, tight, tight. Right. Yeah, I think we'll be okay here. Obviously not this go around, I don't think. Or maybe, since we don't know. One more lap. Oh, I think first is just too far ahead. We might get second. Try, push, push. At least with the go-karts are actually numbered and they just seem to follow each other around, so number 1 kart is number 1. Go, go, go. Yes! And then choked and died. Oh. I am the best tourist. Oh man. Don't suppose we have a Viv, do we? No. Don't be silly, Volk. Now I am gonna see if I can message the creator of VulcGames. Vivian, VivBot. I'm the creator of VulcGames. I'm gonna message myself. I just like talking to myself, as evidenced here. Now, see if we can what we can do. Because I do miss Viv. Right. Let's try the GT National Championship again. All races. So we'll have 500 PP or less. Which means our Cobra is too powerful. Do we finally give the Civic the engine upgrade? Give us some top speed. Because I believe we did this with the Civic last time, and we got second in the championship. So if we give it some engine tuning. We're allowed to have 500 PP, so give it the sports computer. We'll whack a bigger turbo on it. We'll increase its intake. Okay, we'll see what this is like. Maybe we need 6 gears now. Or maybe we should have just bought some NOS. Because we've been lacking in the straights, right? Rather than buying a better engine or engine tuner, we just whack a big old NOS kit on it. Zergov yesterday, yesterday when I was doing that, I ended up channel surfing on. Like, I found a list of, on Vivbot's website, like a bit of it that was still accessible, showing other users that use Vivbot. So I was surfing other people's channel while we were streaming to find ones that was like online, broadcasting. Yeah, and we were just chatting with them, trying to be like, hey, do you use Vivbot still? And they're all like, what's Vivbot? Or, oh man, I forgot about that. And I was so disheartened. I was like, no, my girl. No, look. Nah, I'd say that I had a few jobs I always wanted to do today before we started streaming, but I slept right up till my alarm, so that was one of them. See, I'm in two minds now. I've got the emails and Pokemon's been dispatched. I'm in two minds whether or not to stream it tomorrow and then maybe Saturday as well. But I've still got yesterday's Gran Turismo to download and edit. Obviously, I'm gonna have today's to do and get, like, I need to get yesterday's up onto YouTube as well. So that was what tomorrow was going to be. And then I'd say I've got a few other little jobs I wanted to do, so. It seems daft if I have it on launch day, why shouldn't I do it on launch day? So I mean, I'd say our other big show on Big Brain Boys is Disturbed. Tomorrow would be one of his days, but he's still off with an injury. Of course, all of us with VulcGames hope Disturbed makes a speedy recovery and will be back as soon as possible. But no, honestly we do. There's been a big gap in the streaming. Not gonna lie, it was part of the reason I came back, because I was like, we probably should be putting some content out. And like, I've been having a stable sleep pattern of being up early afternoon. So if we do an earlier stream, because the problem before was we were starting at 6. And sometimes if I was up by 3 in the afternoon, I was literally just hanging around waiting to do my stream start time, because I'd said I was starting at a specific time. But then, once the stream started, I was pretty much ready for bed again, you know, I was getting tired, boys. But sometimes I was sleeping until the alarm at 5:30, so I was a bit all over the place, whereas now I seem to have got into a good rhythm. Where I'm happy to say I'm officially back Tuesdays and Thursdays, with the occasional bonus stream thrown in there. But while Disturbed is missing, I will try and just stream that a little bit more. But of course we do have everybody else in the Discord as well, the like non-official Big Brain Boys, but all like friends all Big Brain Boys. We have Rice, we have Bloodbeard, we have Wolf Wraith, I believe, is making a comeback. And then we have other friends in there that are kind of starting out. Midas, Audi hit affiliate actually. Audi, I know I'm missing someone and I feel bad. Ryu, yeah, plenty of them there. If you ever stuck for things to watch, head over to the shout out page on our Discord. Link in the description for your YouTubers, or it's on screen as well if you want to type it in. Or if you're lurking in chat, give it a click. Brilliant community, play games together, as I say. Beautiful, beautiful community. And a quiz starting in there in 25 minutes. Holy smokes. Where are we at now? Apricot Hill. I might do a quick restroom break, actually, do a wee wee. I've drank quite a bit of fluid so far today. Let's walk down that old game audio. Yeah, I'm gonna go do a wee wee. Go get yourselves a drink, do some self-care, whatever it is you need to do, go stretch, and I'll be back real soon. We are back! A nice quick advert break there for you. Ad break wasn't any ads. Actually, there's a thing. With me being affiliate, do you get ads every hour if I haven't run them, which interrupts the broadcast or not? I don't know if you get them on affiliate or a partner. Because if so, like, I tend to take a break every hour and a half or so anyway, just for like restroom reasons. If it is a thing where Twitch is interrupting me with ads, I would much prefer to know so I could run like an ad break myself every 55 minutes or so, and then use the restroom, then top up my drink then, rather than in the middle of our like live time putting that screen on and wasting time. Because I can manually set ads away. I do know I can do that. But yeah. Let's see, I don't get them on the playback because it's my own channel. So it's hard to know. And I know if you're a sub, you don't get them. But yeah. Right, Apricot Hill. Wow, I just realized you were talking about Frisbee Golf. I thought you were on about Gran Turismo. like, in Gran Turismo 1, we had 17 tracks. I was like, this is not 900 tracks on Gran Turismo now. I was about to go on a tangent on why Gran Turismo is better than Forza because of the amount of tracks it has. Oh, type that. That was a line. Power. See, they know you're there because they take the apex slower, but they don't care enough to not turn into you. Go, go, go. That's where we're slow to put the power down there because they're parked on the apex again. corner speed. We get it wrong now. 1,000 RPM. Our speeder only goes up to 180 kilometers an hour. We surpassed that and we're like at the hard stopping point of it back in 4th gear. So I can hear you where you're at. Is that a super? Bruh. Pick up a nice bit of dust for us there. Once again, I've failed to notice how many laps we're on. Is it 3? Sorry, engine. Thank you for the racing line. At least we're not getting just left on this race anymore. I don't think we're like faster than them, but at least we're about par. Par? It's a golf term. Great, I'm in first. No, I only wanted to be 3 laps, please. Just running wide all the way through that corner there. I think we're still on sports hards with this, rather than the softs. I think we get up to racing hards next license, don't we? Once we get an international. Yay! 3 laps. Yeehaw! As the cowboys say. Yeest of haws. What is yeehaw? Like yes. What's ha? Well, some good content here on VulcGames channel. Ah! Forgot you were on this. 2 laps, please? I think it's still 3. I think you're all 3. I wish they did do it by distance. So if it was like a 15-mile championship, it would do the miles correctly, but... Heyo! Yeah, 3 laps. So yeah, we're doing 11.5 miles for this race, where I'm sure the last one would have been a lot less. Like 8 or something. Fewer. Bye. See, he would have just out-accelerated us last time we did this championship. Are we going to be able to reach 170 in this? Doubt it. I think 170 or 168 or something, so highest speed attained so far. So I think the BMW would have beat that in Notch Life on the long straight. Section. I think we have time. We can just kind of like sit behind these, alright? Type R's being to move. Look at him go. Who was? Oh! Yeah, I had a bit of a bonk there. Get out the way, old man Mercedes. Old Civic versus new Civic. Seems like the new Civic has the edge. But we're a bit lighter. We'll come up to the corners. We're maxed out. Ah, I don't quite get slowed down time. I came off the brakes, I thought we were slowing down too quickly. Foolish me. I think we topped out there though. So I've put on the schedule that we're going to run from 4 till 8 for now. We're going to see how that actually goes. And again, it's not going to be like, oh, it's 8 o'clock, I have to suddenly come off, but we're going to aim for 4-hour streams. I know in the past, sometimes 3 hours is a bit like much, but for Gran Turismo at least, I've been enjoying myself. Yesterday, I was towards the end, I was getting a bit fed up, but we had been streaming for almost 6 hours yesterday, so... And again, we've been streaming pretty much every day this week, so... Like every day. With a couple of days back to back. So once we do drop to 2 or 3 times a week, 4 hours might not seem too bad. Although I don't know if that'll work on the whole Twitches. I mean, I'm well off on the path to partner. I need a lot more viewers. But I know I've always in the past had the other check marks passed where you need to be streaming for a certain amount of hours a month and a certain amount of streams per month. But if I've dropped down there, like, my thing is Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be a constant, and then Sundays when the Formula 2s aren't on. I'm happy doing it when just the Formula 1s are on. But when the Formula 2 races are on, they're on in the morning. I don't want to miss them either. There she is. Whee! Right. Turns out I'm glad there's 3 laps. So we need to unleash the beast on. I think we're in 3rd now. Slipstream's going back at us. It was quick in a straight line. If we manage to get a win every track here, which obviously will mean we win the championship as well, I think that gives us every racing start in National A, which just means we have to do a National B test, and then we're done with the national licenses. I mean, we've still got a couple of one make races to do, one in A, one in B, but I'm not too fussed about doing them in order. I think he went defensive there. He went to block me and then had to break earlier because he wasn't on the optimal line anymore. That was too far back, really, to challenge. But then with him braking earlier, I was able to send it. I need a good clean drive up the mountain now. Easy, man. Man, I wish this was only 2.5 laps. Do I invest in like a beer hat, but just for cans of relentless for when we're streaming? Don't think it works with this. That was a reasonably taken apex. Game was a little bit off, but I think just the gears and ideal there. We would have had too little power for shifting up, but we were almost on the limiter in the one we were in. Guess that's the low turbo. And across the line! I was a little worried actually starting that final lap for how far ahead they were, but should have known. We just make up so much time in the twisty bits. We finished 6 seconds ahead. We must have been about 6 seconds behind when we started. We were like 12 seconds up on that lap. And again, we were kind of like sitting city following the cars down the mountain before, just for the sake of, hey, let's do it. So, if I'd have lost, that would have been why. Like, easy lost about 6 seconds coming down the mountain on lap 1. Maybe, yeah, whatever. Monza! I can't remember doing Monza last time out here. I remember we did do it at one point before. We did it today, but I didn't realize it was on this. I can't remember what the other tracks were either. The Capering. Trail Mountain. Almost time to just throw it on B-spec here. Although, I don't know if the car is actually fast enough for that. I could see this at some point in the future coming back and doing another Gran Turismo as well. I mean, obviously we're going to do the new one when the new one comes out, but I don't know if maybe before then we'll end up doing a Gran Turismo 2 or something. I'd kind of want to do 4, but unfortunately the PlayStation 3 I have now doesn't play the PS2 games. I did have the old 60GB, like, fat PS3 that used to play the PS2s. But unfortunately that one overheated. Actually, I think I've had 3 of them and they overheated. I had some neat insurance thing where if it, the PlayStation broke, they'd replace it within a couple of days with the same style model. And unfortunately it got to the point where they said, we can't, like, there just isn't enough of them out there anymore, we can't do it. Because the idea was they'd take it off me, give me one they've already repaired, and then fix mine. So then the next time someone's PlayStation broke, they would get my repaired model. And they got to the point where they're just like, there isn't any left. So I was like, right, okay, I'm cancelling the insurance policy, but give me a PlayStation that you can. So unfortunately, this PlayStation 3 if it dies, I'm kind of just knackered now because I'm not getting the insurance on it anymore. Which is why I'm setting up its own little fan system around the back just to like keep it from choking itself, but it hasn't had much use, so it should be okay. Oh, there's me alarm saying quiz is starting in 2 minutes. Uh-oh, broke everything now. There we go. I don't know if we've got a disturbed about lurking in chat. Doesn't look like it. Right, Monzer, I can set this up. Thank goodness for phones. Turn one's coming up, turn one's coming up. Yeah, this track's definitely not to our car street. We're still not really there on just pure fast, but need to make sure we're in that slipstream really. There we go. It's ready for us just to hit send and start that quiz off. So that was the other thing, our quiz was originally there for, it would fire off for half an hour and then when it finished it would be, okay, such and such a stream and go check them out now. But with me taking my break, we kind of just blanketed every day. It starts at 6 except Saturdays. And I don't want to be changing that now where it's Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at 6. Other days it's 3:30, other days it's 12:30, so. Let me get chat back up on my phone as well. There we go. Sorted. Now we can do some racing. Get some nice slingshots of slipstreams going here. I think we're in second, yeah. Got the Lotus up ahead. He's so far ahead. We've got one more lap, I think. He'd be on the back of him coming out like Lesmo too. Because if we can get past them before a Scary and try and put a bit of gap on them, otherwise they're going to just get us on the straight. I think it's going to be a challenge to see if we even get there before then though. You know, they did this chicane pretty slow though. Don't just chuck it in like us and hope for the best. Oh look, we were quite restrained through there anyway. No, we're going to be where we want now. We're getting between the Lesmos actually. Wide now. Completely missed the apex, but had to brake to avoid the sand trap. That Supra is fast. Just came along for the ride. Cool car, cool. So he was all over the back of us there again. It was before the braking point. Make as big a gap as possible. Didn't want to get on the sand, that slows you way down. Let's watch that mirror from the big red dot getting bigger and bigger. Go to block the inside. Make our move. The start finish line they use here isn't the F1 one, it's further down. Can we hold on? Here they come. Yeah! Man, 10th of a second. Yeah, man, that's super up to third. Clearly has the straight line speed on everybody. Super engine, innit? Yeah, Super's only in 4th now after that. So yeah, it'd been finishing 4th every race because it would have been getting 50 points each time. No, that doesn't work out. 130. I guess it's been finishing in different places. But that was race 4. So yeah, so if it was on 130 from 3 races, that doesn't divide properly. Brands Hatch. Oh my. Full version? It's gotta be, right? Three laps on the full version or 5 on the short. Three laps. Full, yeah, okay. Okay. So I think we've won the championship regardless, but we need to win this just for the star? Excuse me, burped already in the microphone. How pleasant for you all. Don't know why you upshifted there. Clean on the outside of you. Outside of the skyline. Maybe cut in a little bit early there, but I didn't hear him hit us. Subaru's next. Oh, I was expecting to fully cut in there. Only enough to chip your windscreen outlet in the other day. I didn't really... Oh my god. After playing so many like video games and you just go through the gravel trap and it, like, you hear it but it doesn't do anything. But then like watching actual like onboard track stuff and like the guy in front row slightly wide kicks up some gravel trap and it just shatters the guy behind the window. It's like, holy crap, that stuff's lethal. Who'd have thought throwing stones at someone when they're doing 100+ miles an hour would be bad? Steer and see it. Sure, I'll take that. We deserved worse. We got away lucky there. And they need us druids. Supra, he's just going to leave us on the straight, no doubt. Again, side by side up for second place, I think. This is the culprit of kicking all the sand about us. I'd say on normal, like on sim games, yes it is. It's difficult to overtake around here, but around here it's pretty easy. That was some good driving. I was trying to deal with a bot at the time. But yeah, around here it's like on Gran Turismo, it's been easy. But again, it's just because they take so low speed through these corners. Yeah, you can send it kind of, you have to send it up druids if they've made a mistake around T1, or you've just got a much better run through there. At the bottom of the hill down here, it's Hawthorns, the right-hander at the bottom. It's too high speed of a corner and you need the outside line. So, on iRacing I found, always just give them the inside. They kind of have to back out. Or you can just clean drive around the outside anyway. If you trust them enough not to just understeer into you. So you got like half a chance of druids, and then the left-hander coming up, if they've had a bad... If they do poorly on this right-hander here, like that, the normal line's obviously to go right into that left-hander for the apex. If you can get alongside on the left, you can make a move there, but again, it's not the best of overtaking spots. But yeah, on Gran Turismo, for being so slow, it's whatever. Just moving the cursor off chat there, was highlighting all their messages. Are we done? Is that the end of... Are we done with national licenses? Can we get our international B now and go race some big boys? 433,000 as well, nice. If we need to buy a car, we can buy a car. We did it! We did it! Another 35 grand. And that's all races complete, so it should give us a car as well. And then you get one for half stars, that's all stars. Somebody, body. Oh, come on, don't make me a liar. Hey, ooh. An RX-7, you say? Looks detailed, the interior. Won't be as good as that Civic. Look at the size of the exhaust on that, did you see that? Yeah, boy. International B. So we have 6 tests? 5 tests. Oh my god, I thought only 5 tests. Thread your way between the cones and make your way to the finish line to complete this challenge. Touch a cone and you'll instantly be disqualified. The exhaust is large so that unburned fuel can exit the rotary. Learn things every day. I mean, even if you're making that up, that sounds believable. I don't know if that's a thing, but... Oh, you're joking! No, that's the truth! I say, I don't really know cars that well. It's for the fuel to trickle out. Right. I haven't seen any cones. There's some cones. Oh, this is a big chunky wheel. Oh, I've got a flappy paddle. Also, the bloom needs turning down, please. Jesus. Exposure. Do I have to stop? No. Let's solve it. Fine. Let's solve it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We've golded all the other licenses, haven't we? Fine. I know the the mission races we haven't been. But a second's a long time. I mean, I was just taking it easy through there. Maybe we can get a bit faster. Obviously, this one's where you want to be outside, like chase cam, right? Because you want to be as close as possible without touching. Wasn't I saying something before about I like this field of view, I can see stuff. Whoopsie daisy. We're exiting. I'm trying to take too much of it. Maybe if I gold everything else, we'll come back. Man, my fan's doing work today. Me big fan, which is like way down by the door, which is like pointing down against the wall. I'd say it's doing some work today. I don't even need me little one. A chicane is a corner system designed to cause drivers to drop in speed. In this test, you'll be traversing a chicane that allows you to maintain a relatively high speed throughout. Race for the finish line, but do not leave the track. After doing like 4 races around Bathurst, they're now saying, heh, should practice chicanes. Maybe they've seen me driving, to be fair. Is this electric? I didn't actually look to see what we were in. Oh, we don't have any tires on this thing. It's a Fisker on the steering wheel. Oh, is that one we said was the Tesla people? I remember you saying that about a car a couple of streams ago. I can't remember if it was about this one. I know off board it looks like Tesla. Yeah. I like how this one's about having a high-speed chicane, but then they give us no grip. I thought we were racing to the finish line as well. We'll give it one more go. Again, decent gap, but we still didn't get that right. I'm used to me racing tyres now, it's clearly just on comforts. That was better. A lot better. There we go. Right, is that what it was? Sporty celebrities. Hello, hello, hello. Right, I'm back. Good. And the way we... Oh, I came straight back. I don't know what's up with this headset. Sometimes it takes forever for it to like realize it's working again, or OBS just hates it. But Ford Shelby, it's time for an even trickier set of consecutive corners. It goes without saying that finding the correct line is crucial, and careful speed control will also play an important part. It's very easy to go off track here, so try and make your way to the finish line without overdoing the acceleration. But power... That was meant to be like me foot on the gas, not just like, hello there. Oh, that is what happens, so we do get quiet audio, boys. Right, I've already hit start, so this is going to go terribly. Again, so there's a reason I've never heard of them, and I presume they're not still going. I think we've started, the wheels kicking off. I think we failed, the wheels stopped. Come on. I guess the way around that would have been me just turn it up, but there we go. Oh, apparently we went off track? Who'd have thought it? Full screen, please. Ooh, thankfully. Oh, they set a corners quite well now. Who said that? It's weird that. It's like another voice in my room. That was a good downshift. Okay, that's all we're doing then. Wow, we're meager for a bronzer. We had a bad downshift, we had 2 bad corners, and we're meant to be testing how good we are around 2 corners, so... Turn in so much later than you think it is. Yeah, that's how we take corners at speed. Where's the ghost? We still beat the ghost. That is scary. Alright, turn 1 we nailed there. And then obviously we just got in the grass. The sand. And the other one. We've overdriven that one. We've got pretty sideways there. But that's a silver. 810s? I should be able to find 810s from that. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do that cone thing, aren't I? Acceleration control. New record. We weren't as good around this corner that time. I think we're just leaving this gear, you know. That's 6 tenths. Nope, that was 5 tenths. 10.5 to go. That was nice. Don't let it wander too wide. Power, power, power. So half tenth. Nope, apparently that was about 2 tenths. We did it! One more to go? 2 more to go. It was 3. So this one's about taking chicanes, it seems. What was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was. Have a go at this high-speed section of the Brands Hatch circuit, featuring consecutive challenging corners. Make it to the finish line without leaving the track. So it's the back half of the circuit. Right. I was actually quite quick around here in the Mazdas when I did that race. Didn't get third in the end on that one. Like, we weren't super duper quick, but we were, like, I was faster than I normally am. And we were running like 6th or something going into the last couple of laps. And then we had someone going side by side, a bit bargy boys, and we were able to make up a good couple of places. I think it was 2 or 3 places we made up on the last lap. And it was like, yes! Ah, man, back when iRacing was something to be proud of. I don't really know what we're in here. There's an upshift in there. Seems like a solid silver. We haven't carried that much corner and speed going. Oh, no. Solid silver, perfect. Yeah, because that last right-hander there, even if I do it like the human drivers, we were just carrying so much more speed from there. We had so much more confidence on them. That was terrible. I think we're in a Bentley. We don't have to find 4 tenths. We're find like a 1.5 seconds in that second corner. Oh, it's us, man. Silly Billy. Because we were a bit more cautious from that last corner last time. It's just cost me all the time there. Just need not overdriving in that last corner, really. And not go too deep on the second one either. But we'd made up all the time we needed to. And that last attempt then threw it away. There we go, that was nice. Can't even see our ghost. One to go, which all gold, and then I have to go back and get stuck on the first one forever trying to dodge cones. Subaru? A dirt track? Ooh, first dirt! The dirt track presents an entirely new set of challenges from a tarmac course. The driving surface is comprised of grit, sand, and earth, making it very slippery and easy to lose control of the car. Make it to the finish line quickly will require exceptional car control ability. Oh. We're a dirty boy now. $30 seconds. Which probably means when we get an International B, we're gonna have some dirt events to do. What rally? Oh, we have an Evo, don't we? This is our first dirt event. We have obviously been driving a lot on dirt, but not when we're meant to have been. Touch your barrier and you fail, I believe. Wasn't the best, but not too bad for our first attempt. Oh, plenty of runs. No, apparently 3 whole seconds. Right. See, I was lined up thinking that was going to be a left-hander after that one before. We're well ahead of our ghost already. 3 seconds ahead, but keep a power slide going. It's as if we do have traction control. Maybe got 2 seconds there. 1.5. It's only 2.5 seconds. You can tell I've never really been one for rally driving. .2. We are bringing it down in chunks. Alright, no. Ton more speed through there that time. Too slidey, too slidey. We got the goal! By like 7/10. Sure. I am amazing. Anyone else know that? Well, we've got the license, but we might as well go for the golds. Might as well go for the goals. Whoop whoop whoop! I'm gonna do a thing for me thumbnail. You ready for this? If I do that. And there's some editing for me to do later, which I'll hate. Oh, you really shouldn't have. Blue. Thank you for the Scirocco. It's never gonna get used. Whoa, got dual exhaust. No, I don't want to use it, but thank you for asking. Right. Let's get a gold up in here. Was this in the Scirocco as well? Or was that something else? I know one of these we had to use the Scirocco. Yeah, this was the Scirocco. Right. Don't hug the left curbs as cones as much. Wow, can't even tell the difference between a curb and a cone. How am I meant to pass this? Done it again. I just immediately did the same thing. I was messing on and I upshifted. Watch, yeah, this will be the run, wouldn't it? Too close. Nope. Power, power, power! So we started second round first there. Don't think it would have made enough difference. Oh, we didn't even improve. Okay. I think to go faster, I actually need to drive slower here. See, I felt like last time I was too cautious. Eight tenths still. 8/10. So we were sitting in whatever gear that was, second or third. They were pretty much on the line for it. No, we're in second. No, we're out of sequence. Yeah. Saw that one coming. Eight attempts still to find those Zerk. That's a lot. Attempts up there at 10th, okay. 1.6, 0.16, I guess. I'm not in this sentence thing, man. Stop driving like you are. I think my car is literally just the right hand side. So we were getting wider and wider as we were snaking around. That was just me being silly. Grr. I'll give yourself 5 minutes. If I haven't done it in 5 minutes, we're just going to move on. And that's like plenty of attempts. I thought I was going to feel like that. No, too sniggy, too sniggy. We were well up though. Oh, we're still up. I kind of went off throttle at one point because I thought we'd failed it. I don't think that would have given us a 10, but... There we go. Whew. In the end, we found 3 10s. Gold! We did it! It actually was at the end. So I was being too careful in it because I was just letting it like sit at the top end of second, where really I could throw it around a lot and even third. Ooh. Ba 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 ba! All gold international B license. Guess I didn't do that before. I wonder which one I struggled on last time and gave up on. Yeah, we're done. We can go up to international. Wait, did I not do the coffee break challenge? International B and the Red Bull X Challenge is now available. And the Red Bull X Challenge, you will be able to try out the Red Bull X 2004 series of cars, developed by Red Bull in collaboration with the Gran Turismo team. Let Sebastian Vettel teach you how to drive the fastest racing machines on the planet. No, I want a coffee. I'd done neither of these. Oh my god. Sure. Drift Challenge. This is going to be painful. This event is a competition in which you must prove your mastery of the art of throwing your car sideways around corners into a drift, and holding it there. When you drift within the area marked on each corner, you will be awarded points based on the factors such as the speed and angle in which your car is traveling. In this first trial, you'll be behind the wheel of a Nissan Silvia, which is a drift-friendly FR drivetrain. I've never cared for proper drift events, so we'll give it a spy, but... And again, it's going to be weird trying to hold circle, which is handbrake, and then use the wheel. I guess you don't hold it, do you? Arbitrary number of points we need to aim for. Yeah, I don't think we're going to bump with the drifting. Was the other one a drift one as well, or was I just knock cones over? Again, depending on how far we go through this, like we might end up looking at trying to do 100% completion, but as is, we're not. Right, this is a cone challenge. Again, these we've never hit before. A race in which you complete the fastest lap time. Remember to knock over all the cones along the way. If even a single cone is still standing, you'll be disqualified. Wow. The other ones have just been hit as many as you can in a couple of minutes, or how fast can you hit a certain amount. This is the first one where it's actually been a track. Are we on the go-kart track as well? How many laps do we have? Missed some there. If it is only one lap, we're screwed. I wonder if we get two just to try and make up, hit the ones we missed. I think it's only going to be one lap though, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it. We're only going to give these a couple of attempts. We're not going all out on these like we were for licenses. Can you see what new races we have available to us? Because now I'm going to be overly cautious to make sure I hit every single cone, and then our lap time is going to be nowhere. Ah! No. We missed a couple there. Yeah, probably just back out. Another time, another place. Beautiful car, right? But... oh, the quiz did fire in the end. Okay. I noticed it had a little bit of issue. Thankfully, Mr. Disturbed said it. Make sure everything runs smoothly in my absence. Right. What new races do we have? We also have that Red Bull challenge to look at. So we have Tour of Japan, Tour of Europe, Tour of America, Supercar Festival, Tuned Car Festival, I can hear a Civic coming, revving up, a 10-minute race, the Polyphony Digital Cup, the 125 Karts, Dirt Trials, British Lightweights, Midnight Races, Fighting Muscle, Classic Supercar Festival and Historic Racing Car Cup. Oh my. Well, to Japan, that sounds civic-y to me. So we get Twin Ring, Motegi, Tokyo, and Suzuka. Oh, it's just Japanese tracks. No, you have to be in Japan. Cars as well. And yeah, our car should be... Oh, actually, no, we're 125 pp off. I mean, we got an RX-7 race car. Is that what it wants us to use? What are we up against? I've been with race NSXs and that before, and Subarus. Should be alright. Maybe that GTR at the top might be an issue, but we'll see. How many laps have we got? I always forget to look at how many laps we've got. Honda Access. Wow, when I was on last. This was the full circuit as well, wasn't it? So it's the first time around the full circuit of here for us. We've done the shorter version. It only really froze on a couple of straights and another hairpin. So in the shorter version, we would be rejoining the track here from the right. I think we get an extra chicane as well, don't we? Bit of a bonk. So yeah, having to grind for that Shelby Cobra is should have been a sign that we couldn't quite use that car yet. Doesn't seem to be flowing as much. Go, 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 little Civic. So that's the old pit straight, it's not the one, that's the old pit straight, it's not the one we're using this time. So this was T1, it's now one of our final corners. This is a good track, I do enjoy this track. So yeah, we would have went off to the right there. This is the extended part, gives us this extra chicane as well. And there's our start finish, right? The full version. One lap down, I believe 2 more to go. And your car's battling up ahead. Nearly an expensive crash with an NSX. Oh, first place has run away at the front though. I believe there's an oval just off to the side as well, isn't there? Or is that in there? No, it's not in there. That's not what's on that bridge. I know that is a Motegi oval. I don't know where it's situated. Approximation to the track, yeah, it's got to be down up there. Not an oval I'm a fan of. First 2 corners are nice open flat and then 3 and 4 quite tight. Don't think the NASCARs use it anymore either, right? I know that we're trying to get it big in Japan, but then since ISM Raceway, I believe it is, it's a very similar style with Chicago, so. Fuji was designed to have an oval track as well, wasn't it? And that kind of fell through. Is that what the track was originally designed for? And then when it fell through, they designed it into what it is now. A bit early on the brakes there. Now, was that the Skyline Black Edition? Because I'd expect it to actually be in black. I believe we do have one more lap to go as well. So if that indeed is first place, we know our car is good enough, and this is one of the tracks with the longest rates as well. I mean, there's Tokyo we're at as well, so we might struggle on this race to Tokyo, but again, for the most part, we are faster on there, so. In Suzuka, we're just fast twisty anyway. I don't even know if Fuji's on this game. I would have thought it was. Yeah, that's the bank for the oval a bit in front of us, man. My tummy is starting to do the grumble, so I don't know if we will be doing the full 4 hours tonight. Maybe do this cup and give the Red Bull thing a quick look at, and then maybe call it there. As I say, in future weeks, when we're only streaming 2 or 3 times a week, we might go up to the full 4. But as is, we've been streaming for the last... 3 streams in the last 4 days, and one a couple of days before that as well, so you've had your fill of VulcGames in the past week or so, I feel, especially when this is me, well, into the 2nd week back now, I guess, but making up for lost time. That's, yeah, I skipped it. Main meal yesterday, so, and if I leave it too late, I'll come off the stream and I'll want another takeaway because I can't be bothered to cook. But if I come off within the next half hour or so, 20 minutes, I'll maybe on dinner. Oh my god, there's 4 laps! Well, this is what I was wanting. I was wanting to race with more laps. There is a car up ahead. Please may that not be the actual leader. Remember me saying I was expecting the leader to actually be in a black car. I know the dot's in the distance at the minute, but it is a dark dot. I mean, I wasn't 100% focused that last lap, but I wasn't particularly going slow either. It was kind of letting me self-autopilot it a bit. It's a long track, I wouldn't be expecting to see back markers around here. And none of those cars are particularly slow on the entry list. Oh! We've got 4 corners to go, a couple of straights. Cars behind us have been left in the dust. Faster, faster, faster. too far back if it is. I mean, there might be 5 laps for all I know as well, but it's definitely GDR. Create the line through the chicane. Wouldn't have made a difference anyway. There's no checkered flag. There's the checkered. It's not first. It's not even second! We weren't even aware there was another car 11 seconds up the road. What the hell's an LFA? And where can I get one? Do we go full upgrade with the Civic, or do we see what that Mazda can do? It's a Lexus. Why is a luxury car fast? I did say at the start, like, we were 120 pp off being, like, off the limit, so we did have, like, a lot to play with, but... Man, I wasn't expecting to be that big of a gap, though. Right. Tour of Japan. I have to click into that first, okay. So yeah, 600 of the PPs. Yeah, okay, so... What Mazda doing? We're turning up for a race car. V10, 4.8 litre. Alright, let's do some upgrades on this. Let's get us on the cusp. Ooh. We will enter this first to make sure it's a premium car before I spend money upgrading it. Yeah, 4 laps. This is LFA again in second. Let's say we'll have to make sure it's we're in a premium car because we're not allowing ourselves to use the simplified views. Hey, good. We do have premium. Or detailed, whatever it's called. Detailed, isn't it? Okay, then. We're on Sport Soft. We've got fully adjustable heights already. We have a 5-speed transmission. Oh man. I keep thinking Circle's gonna collapse me, the menu doesn't. Right. I think this is already tuned up. I'll put a resin exhaust on it. High RPM turbo. Give me power. Don't want NOS. NOS feels cheaty face. We have downforce. 33 grand. You know what, sure, whatever. Standard windows. Okay. We're like 9 off the 9 pp off the limit now, so we should be fast. We should be fast. We actually have a race car. But do we have a rear wing? We do. We do lose some of the nice sounds being in cockpit view. Did someone say overkill? Whoa, what the hell was that? Don't suppose you happen to see how many horses we have under this thing now? I was just looking at the performance points. This should comfortably be our new fastest car. And like give us our speed record. I need better brakes. I'd have presumed it came with racing brakes. Bit bumpy. I suppose we are just going that much faster as we approach everything though. It's like, is this first and second? I don't feel like we've updated that many cars yet, but we were just hitting them thick and fast to start off with. Is that a Lexus up front? No, that's the Lexus there, isn't it? I was well up your inside there for most of that straight. She don't like the power going down. I'm sorry, engine, I'm sorry. I think we've still got 2 laps to go, right? Just make sure there are no dots in the distance. We seem okay. We may have overkilled a little bit because we got beat in our Civic and we took that very poorly. We probably could have done this in this without upgrading it, to be honest. Unless we make silly mistakes. So again, this might be a case of this car would have traction control, and I just wouldn't know it, and we've sort of got traction control off, so... Again, I wish it had a setting where it would be like, whatever the car has, IRL, give it those assists, please. Just kept her in it. 1 gear higher than I have been through there to stop the wheel spin out the corner. There's definitely been a turbo lag as well with the high RPM. That was actually nice to take him. Maybe a little bit slow. A bit slow in the mid corner, but can we actually take the chicane properly this time? Nope. Still trying to kill me on the corner exit as well. 1 more lap, I believe. will be mad if there is still a car in front of us. I think we're good. Well, I wonder if for the American one we can finally use our Shelby. Fine. See now though, because it isn't a challenge, it's pretty dull to just drive because I know I'm gonna get past them and then have a couple of laps to myself. I didn't notice how many cars we actually had in the race either. Is it back up to, are we up to 12 or are we still at 10? I was hoping to see an increase on this. We've been the international now. Yeah, we kind of had it together. No, we didn't. We lost the exit. There's the checkered. Easy peasy lemons. I don't even want to see that screen to be embarrassed by how much we won by. Yeah, we're up to 12 cars. That's good. And then hopefully by the next license we'll be up to the full 16 for... Is it international, A and special? Wait, is it not endurance? Hang on. We're backing out. Super. Did endurance used to be in super, or was that its own license in the past? Tokyo! 4 laps. So we're on 617 brake horsepower. Most powerful car we have, I think, by a margin. I mean, we need to be worried about there, isn't it? Another Lexus, but different type of Lexus. GT1 road car. It has a name that's scary. Remember when straights used to be our weakness? Ha 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 ha! Laugh in the face of that now. Excuse me, NSX, I exist. Now this is definitely one we could just let the B-spec take over. We're not doing the drifting event now. Oh, look at all that smoke! Problem is, we need new rear tires at the end of every single race. It's another GT1 car up there. I'm surprised it hasn't overtaken him yet. Bonk. Nope, so we gotta exit onto the straight. Power. Is this gonna be the longest straight we see in this? Oh, look, Rex is in the way. Funny looking thing. I think that's just in first at the start of lap 2. 2 laps just to have fun. 3 laps, really. Kept the back end under control on there this time. Way too much curb. No. I want to live. Bonk. Hero probably down here. Maybe we could do a little bit longer gearing for that. Trying to work out, I think my speedo on the right is in kilometers an hour. It's not the highest texture. We'll keep an eye on that next time down the pit straight, see how many kilometers we're getting down there. Yeah, it goes to 300 by the looks of it. So all out of control last time. A bit more collected this time. See if we can avoid the bonk on the outside of the right here. Very cautious through it, but yeah. Alright, let's open her up down here, see what we can actually hit. I think our previous highest speed was 150 something mile an hour. There's 220 kilometers, 260. A red line in, just below 300, maybe about 290, 280, somewhere around there. Don't know what that is in pound sterling though. Oh, drop it. I think we've got a big enough gap where it's not going to matter. What if we have actually just shredded our tyres? I wonder if tyre weight is a thing now. Oh, we're in international. Found another car that doesn't like me. Yeah, very. Again, it might be that this car normally has traction control in real life and we're not running it. I'm just planting my foot too much, but I feel like I'm trying to be a bit more ginger on the throttle. Sounds nice once you get under the flyover there. It gets a bit echoey. And that's it. Racing towards the line. Finished the second of 3 races in this thing. It's a bit dull. We've gone for a bit too much power really to have a good race. The interesting bit is not dying. But we've got Suzuka next, where our power might not be quite as important. And if I can't keep her going in the right direction in the S's, I might be in trouble. But yeah, we're just racing like Evos and Subaru still, and we turn up in that. Yeah. We're at 500,000 as well. Presumably another 4-lap race. Tour of Japan. Yeah, the more I'm thinking about it, I'm definitely going to have tomorrow off. And by off, I mean I'm making thumbnails, I'm editing, I'm uploading. I'm going to see if I can get in touch with a dude about a Vivian. ZZII? Don't know that car either. ZZII? Z. But we'll see if there is no Disturb stream on Saturday. I'll be around in the afternoon, late afternoon, early evening. After the Formula 1 and Formula 2 boys have finished going around in a circle. Join me for that, where I am very sleepy boy, which is another reason why I want tomorrow off, because I'll be up at 3 AM Saturday morning, a little bit before actually, doing a full day's work, watching the pros do it, do the drives. Yep. And then playing with some cute little pocket monsters and giving them photographs. Never actually played Pokemon Snap, like the original one, and I've completely ignored any trailers or anything gameplay for this one, so it'll be a surprise. Tomorrow gives us a chance to make sure the Switch is still working and make sure it's all charged up, charge up the Pro Controller. And again, it's not that Pokemon Snap's going to become another complete series, it's just going to be a look at. So I'll have a video of it up. And then it'll be it, playing private time. Probably. Maybe I'll fall in love with it and then save it till after Gran Turismo, but I know Disturbed was planning on streaming it as well. I don't want to make it the full thing, but sure. Right, can we get a clean lap out of this thing? Nice if we just get the AI out of our way. If you're on the brakes, turn 1 and 2, can I use as a single apex? Wait for the power, there it is. Probably could have done for downshift there. Turn 3 puts us into the S's. Start climbing up the hill. This is where the rear is going to hit me. It's a change of direction constantly. Left, right, left, right, left. Made a much curve there. So much so we weren't even on the curb. Keep our foot planted around the long left towards Degner 1 and 2. Fast right. Completely miss up the apex. Go wide. It's not going to be this lap. We get our clean lap. Calm down. Calm down. She's a Bucky and a Bronco. Got 2 more laps to get a good clean one in. We have to even lift around there. Or at least go off 100% throttle. Lose it mid-spoon. Lose it exit a spoon. I wonder if we did put it on the time information, if there would just be red hot the rears. Way too much speed and not enough downforce for 130. Yeah, we broke quite a bit, and even then it was still not enough. Right, start a new lap. Hasn't been the best driving performance today from me, has it? We've struggled quite a bit with the go-karts. We couldn't hit the cones when we wanted to, and then when we did, were allowed to, we couldn't hit them all. This might take a while to get out of. Yeah, this won't be my go-to race car of choice, I don't think, for this series. For future series when we need something like this. Because we're fast against these, because we can make up all the times we make silly mistakes, but... Oh my god! When we're actually racing something that's on par with us, we're going to be in trouble. Yeah, about ready to call it. So we'll give the Red Bull thing a quick look at it. It's not necessarily we're going to go through and complete it, but we'll maybe have a look at an event or two at that before we call it a night. See, sometimes like there, I just went flat out of Kobayashi corner, and she bit. She was fine. I suppose she was pretty straightened up by the time I was putting the power down, though. Right. One more lap to go. Can we have a clean lap? We actually get 130R right at the end of this lap as well. Too much turning on the chicane. Right, here we go. Final lap of the race. Let's see if we beat it going into turn 1. Because I think we started spinning before we even made turn 1, right? We just hit the brakes and started going around. Curve that on the exit. Normally you're okay to do, but not in this. Imagine me safety rating after driving this thing. I mean, to be fair, we were so deep into the sand, we would have been stuck. the term all the gear, no idea. Got the powerfulest car, best mechanics, and can't drive a craft. Cute Yoda voicing, how embarrassing. Half a lap to go. Just wanted to be over. Do not want to really use this car again, which is a shame because we've spent so much money tuning it. But we're already on the right side of 500,000, so. I'd say maybe once we put racing tyres on it'll be better, but. Stiffen the rear suspension up. Well, that was an abysmal performance. I'm sorry to anybody watching that. Yeah, I don't think we can yet. I think we're still just on sports tyres, so I don't think we're racing tyres yet. I may be mistaken. But yeah, that was horrendous. It felt bad driving it. Watching that must be. Ugh. Wonder how many followers I lost. But we're done. We don't need to come back to this car for a little while, hopefully. Because we've got Europe, we have America, then we've got British lightweight, and then karting. Still no Viv. Man. Yeah, Europe, America, supercar, tuned car. Yeah. What's our mission race here? We're not going to do any of these yet, but just have a spy of them. Autumn Ring. So I can tell us off. Looks classic. Is that the Jag versus the Ford that they always put in these days? Rally Ascari. Wait, what track's that? I do not recognize that track at all. Ascari. I didn't know Ascari's been the chicane of Monza, but I don't recognize the map. Right, let's have a look at this Red Bull. We've still got the Goodwood Festival of Speed to do as well.
Hi, I'm Sebastian Vettel.
Oh, hello Vettel.
Welcome to the Red Bull X Challenge.
2013, so he's like just won his 4th World Championship, right? No, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so he's either in the process of winning his 4th.
There are lots of different types of racing cars in the world.
Or
but this is the place
just won his 4th.
where you will learn how to drive Formula cars. Lightweight, high grip tires, downforce and quick response. In other words, you're going to drive cars that were created only for the purpose of racing. I hope you enjoy yourselves.
Subtitle was wrong there. He said it correctly. Hope you enjoy yourself, but they put yourselves. And of course, it's karting to start with. Oh, it's an actual thing. Oh, you didn't pay him to voice this bit. The basic features of a Formula car can be found in the humble kart, and the basics of a racing driver can be learned in its controls. The simple suspensionless construction means that every tiny input is directly and minutely reflected, just as it would be in a real racing cars. And because the driver's motions are so accurately reflected, there's very little room for error. I started driving karts at 7-year-old, and the experience I gained from doing so still helps me today. Now, get out and push to the limit. Try and finish the championship in 3rd place or better overall. So the Silverstone, Autumn Ring. That's the track I was thinking of before when we were doing the Matterhorn. Eiger Nordenland? Nordbond? Well, you say that, but in the Gran Turismo kart we were just doing, I had to turn the wheel a lot more to get any input out of it. Right, we're not. I was thinking it was straight into these little boys, but I didn't realize we had a carton one to do first. So we'll definitely do this at some point, but not at the end on. Maybe we give the Goodwood a quick look instead then. Yeah, like the other cars turn in better than this one does. Right, we've got 3 missions here. Welcome to the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Take the wheel of a variety of cars in the time trial event to the legendary hill climb track. This classic car boasts a rear-engined, rear-wheel drive setup, which gives excellent traction. It was thanks to this incredibly lightweight body that it managed to define a generation, with rally cars based on the A110 coming top in the rankings again and again in their heyday. Sure, we'll see what this is like. Again, it might be realistic in that what I was putting in was right, and it's just Gran Turismo for the rest of it. It's not as much steering as I need to, but I'm only vaguely familiar with this track. That's not a track, is it? With this course. Again, it's one way I would want to have the H pattern, right? Driving up here. That started with a fast right-hander. Or was that the fast right-hander? Seems different from the Assetto Corsa mod I've seen of this. Left-hander quite tight coming up. There it is. Whoa! Bonk. Yeah, let's not embarrass ourselves. Right, okay, so Tuesday we're going to be back with Gran Turismo. Let's turn that order down and go back to studio. Tuesday we're going to be back with Gran Turismo. 4 PM British time again. We'll probably go for the closer to the 4 hours. I'll say that we've gone for over 3.5 there, so that didn't end up being too bad. We're going to look at doing the European challenge, so we need a good fast European car. We've got that Ferrari, but I don't know if that's going to be quick enough, considering it's going to be the equivalent of that Japanese one we just did, right? So, British, then we got an American one we need to do. We might finally be able to use that Shelby. Then we've got a British lightweight. And we've got another carton. We've got quite a bit to do. We've just unlocked national. Our aim for the day was make it international, which we've finally done. So, yeah, go me. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you, Zerk, for keeping me company today. It is very much appreciated, friend. Yeah, as I say, I don't know if Disturbed's coming back anytime soon. Check out the Discord links in there in chat right now. Or if you're watching on YouTube, it's down in the description. I might be back. No, sorry, I will be back on Saturday evening for Pokemon Snap. So if you want to see that, make sure you do hit the heart button, the follow, to know when I'm next live. You don't need to keep the bell on. It's cool with Twitch. There's the heart for for the follow, and then that'll turn on notifications automatically. But you can choose to turn them off, so it'll say on the side if I'm live, but it won't like ever annoy you to be like, your favorite streamer VulcGames is now online. But I do appreciate if you have it on. It means you won't ever miss what I'm doing. Right, I will say bye-bye to our YouTube friends. I hope you all had a lovely time. And yeah, and I'll see you next time